Waqt Glam din il-ġimgħa, il-fjamma Olimpika minn Olimpja sa Parigi, it-tieni parti ta' Rebel Moon fuq Netflix. Iżda nibdew bi ftit mużika kontemporanja mill-Irlanda. Jammiraw lil YouTube fl-aqwa żmien tagħhom, żmien ta' Vertigo, iżda jgħidu li jridu jkunu huma bil-personalità u l-ħoss tagħhom forsi xi darba veru jkunu kbar daqs il-YouTube. Il-band jisimha Really Good Time, xogħolhom huwa li jiktbu l-mużika jdoqquha live u jieħdu gost. Erba' l-mużiċisti Alex Conway, Adrian Garvey, Jack Hitchcock u Dylan Ingram Roche, Irlandiżi bħal U2.
We sound like early Pixies meets LCD sound system in a blender with a bag of speed, and this blender is turned on.
Cheap speed.
Very cheap speed. Or U2 in the Vertigo era covering Viagra
Their best
Boys.
era.
It is, yeah.
Their best era.
That's it.
Great. Can you hear yourself again?
1, 2, 1,
2, yes. Perfect.
Cool.
Dawn l-erba' bdew idoqqu flimkien fi żmien il-COVID.
Does that break out into like anything bigger? Cool, so it's just the DI now.
I think we might be in action here.
We wanted to be able to play the shows very drunk at late night slots and festivals, and then we tried that once, but then we wrote songs that were kind of hard to play drunk, so not that we don't drink anymore on stage, but we've had to
A good time can be many things on stage.
Yeah.
And being extremely plugged in and razor sharp and tight can be a really good time too.
L-għażla tal-isem ukoll jieħdu buzz.
I think it was like a natural thing that it kind of like, it was in the air, we were all breathing in the dank air of the rehearsal room, it was a really good time, and it just, I don't know, yeah. It was, you know that moment when you say something and then someone else says it at the same time, all of us just said it at once, it was like, it was too magic.
He's too modest, he can't take the credit.
Yeah, he's like, he came up with the name.
L-aktar single riċenti ta' Really Good Time jisimha Retreat to the Cubicle. Bil-video mużikali għandu kunċett partikolari ispirat mill-videos illi kienu jixxandru fuq MTV fis-snin design.
It was the concept of like early noughties music videos where it was all like very male gaze centric. It was like women using like heavy machinery, oiled up and all that kind of stuff. And she was like, I want to shift that to be the female gaze and have us. We have one man who's in good shape and the rest of us are okay, washing some cars, and that was kind of busy.
Fis-sajf tas-sena li għaddiet il-band sapportjat lil Franz Ferdinand, issa qed jagħmlu tour għal rashom madwar ir-Renju Unit. Is-sajf mistenni jwassalhom sa fuq l-akbar palki tal-akbar festivals tal-Ewropa.
I just think like a lot of people have opinions about maybe like Bono and stuff and people in the band, but you cannot deny that they are very good at writing songs. They're really good at that, and they are at one stage they're the biggest band in the world. So
Which is where
I
we
don't
want to
think
go.
it's a bad aspiration to have to try to be a little bit like them.
Show me how to do it. Show me how to do it. Show me how to do it right.
Really good time.
A really good time.
The plan is to maintain the really good times as much as we can, and keep the good ship moving forward as best we can.
All of a sudden they are given a...
Yesterday was, I mean, it's
jirritorna Rebel Moon. The Scargiver, it-tieni parti ta' Rebel Moon, tkompli fuq l-istorja msejsa fe Child of Fire illi kien ħareġ f'Diċembru li għadda.
Well, I mean, I always knew that this was going to be like half a movie, and so, you know, our whole idea was to get the movies out right next to each other so people could have the complete experience, and I think that's what we're really hoping for with this, you know, is that people get a chance to see the entire thing, and that'll be, you know.
And should be viewed that way, because that's how it was conceived.
If I couldn't do the two of them.
L-istorja hija avventura ta' fantaxjenza, kif imdorrin naraw films tipo Star Wars. Iżda tikkonċentra fuq il-karattru ta' Cora, interpretat minn Sofia Butella, li tmexxi grupp ta' gwerriera ribelli, u flimkien ma' poplu li jgħix fuq qamar imsejjaħ Velt jippruvaw jirreżistu għall-attakk tal-Motherworld u l-mexxej tagħha Atticus Noble, interpretat minn Ed Skrein.
I suppose the thing for us is that when we shot this as one piece. It was a 173-page script, which is unprecedented and needed to be separated in two parts, but really what you're seeing here is the accumulation of the build-up of the first part. So yes, we gave some backstories in the first part, yes, we had some exposition, and yes, we had some action. However, this is all-out beeping action, yeah? And so basically, you end up having about half an hour at the beginning of, you know, some sense of build-up, and then it's just all-out violence and all-out war, and you know, hopefully will be the kind of reward for the audience for following the narrative.
How did you feel playing it? I just loved her, you know, and I got to spend so much time with this character. I got a story that is quite unusual and intense to create such a big arc for her, and just the discovery of her was so much fun for me to dive into. Well, it's going to be just a lot more action, and you get to go deeper with the characters and find out more about their past and what drew them to fight for this cause. And basically, everybody's finding community and is together fighting against the mother world, basically.
Intense. Okay, well,
often when we do action, it comes at the cost of real drama, or it comes at the cost of real kind of vulnerable performances, because heroes sit in this kind of place of, I'm impervious, I'm stoic, I'm, you know, untouchable, and it doesn't go into the more human qualities. And it was nice to kind of do that. And, you know, for me, it was, the backstory was, I think, more personal and affected me more than I expected to, but it brought a nice performance, and it's always an honor to do work that allows you to play the superhero but also play the human, and that's what we've got to do with part 2.
Well, I mean, yes, we have certainly had to like get all the stories together for the whatever that as the story continues. So that was really has been a real big adventure for Shay and Kurt and I. But then also, yes, we've been working super hard on the director's cuts, and those are coming, you know, at the beginning, in August, probably.
And there's a lot of additional content. It's 2 hours of additional content and visual effects and everything, so we are still working on those right now.
And the crazy thing about it was, like, normally when I do a director's cut, it's in response to a cut that I was forced to make, where this was really, from the beginning, designed as a separate movie. And so we shot a whole bunch of additional stuff, and it was really fun to like just actually make another movie. So it's been 4 movies, so it's a little
It's also
tiring.
a little insane at the same time.
I think ultimately it's about how the fans respond to it anyway. You know, I've been involved in many's a thing in which critics can be very, very harsh, but it's about how fans respond to it, and I think this is a world that can be enjoyed by the people that want to enjoy it.
Let's see when the extended cuts come out, that will be interesting, and then, you know, maybe even a year later, then we can kind of all look back and say, okay, that's what it was, you know, and see who was right and who was wrong.
you know, anyone is entitled to their opinion, of course, but I think, you know, art is subjective, and I'm just grateful that so many people also enjoyed it and went to see it, and you know, we had so much fun making this film, so I'm just hoping that it inspires some and that it creates just, I don't know, a way for people to be entertained and have a good time, and yeah.
The Scargiver's among them.
Rebel Moon, Part 2, The Scargiver, jinsab fuq Netflix minn din il-ġimgħa.
I shall destroy them.
I have no choice but to fight.
Στεφάνωσε τους νικητές του ιερού αγώνα.
Unalqu l-episodju ta' Glam għal din il-ġimgħa b'ċerimonja unika li ssir darba kull 4 snin u li tispira ruħha minn ċerimonja li kienet issir fil-Greċja l-Antika. Iċ-ċerimonja li ssir fis-sena tal-Olimpijadi u li fiha tinxtel il-fjamma Olimpika qabel iddur madwar l-4 tirjieħ tad-dinja u mbagħad qabel ovvjament ma' din is-sena tasal fid-destinazzjoni tagħha, Parigi, fi Franza.
Παράδοση της Ολυμπιακής φλόγας από την Προβιέρεια στον πρώτο λαμπαδιδρόμο Χρυσό Ολυμπιονίκη enrolling Stéphanos Douskos. Remise de la flamme olympique par la grande prêtresse au premier porteur de la torche, Stéphanos Douskos, champion olympique d'avion.
Τίνελα! Ω, Καλίνικε! Τίνελα!
Λαμπαδιδοδρόμου για το μνημείο Pierre de Coubertin, έναρξη Ολυμπιακής λαμπαδιδοδρομίας σε λίγα δευτερόλεπτα.
Attends, Mario, Cato.
Cato,
Mario,
l'or par ici.
Attends, l'or par ici en regardant, ouais, super, merci. Bon, sublime. Regardez bien, together please. Together. Le gardien. Par ici, l'or. Par ici, c'est parfait, merci. Max. Et l'or en regard par ici, merci. Ouais, touch. Ok, bravo.